A very good day to all my listeners all across the world. Welcome back to my podcast, George Nathaniel, and this is George Nathaniel for each one of y'all. To begin with, I want to thank each one of y'all for coming across and listening to my podcast, for visiting my website, for putting in all your requests, all your suggestions, and of course, sharing all the work that I compile. Thank you so much for supporting me in my work, supporting me in sharing wellness, supporting me in sharing all the experiences so that others can also grow faster in life. My podcast, as you'll know, is all about sharing wellness. It's all about sharing good experiences and it's about helping each other grow faster in life. Well, of late, I've been getting a lot of requests from my listeners to speak about topics that they would like to hear about. Today also I have a very nice topic to talk about. It has come in from one of my listeners. So my listener wanted me to talk about level up, live life. Well, when I did a research on level up, live life, I came to a very simple conclusion out here. Level up, live life is not about big successes. Level up, live life is not about having all the riches in the world. Level up, live life is about being the best you. Level up, live life is being the best version that you can be. It's about optimizing all the good qualities, all the hidden qualities, all your talent, and making sure that whatever efforts you put in, whatever you do in any sphere of your life, the outcome is the best. The results is the best. And overall, it makes the best version of you. Well, when we look at destiny, what can we talk about destiny when we talk about level up and live life? Well, destiny is as simple as our decisions. So if we are able to overcome our decisions, overcome conditions, if we are able to stand firm on our vision, and if we have the vision to understand that yes, the journey is going to be ongoing, we will definitely be on the right track towards achieving bigger goals in everything that we do across all spheres in life. So level up, live life is actually that. Level up, live life is about destiny. It's about what we are doing today, what we are planning for tomorrow, and how much more we can achieve over time. And when I talk about level up, live life, there's a very simple two-liner that each one of us knows by heart. It's something that's been told to us time and again. People tell us that opportunity meets preparation. So if we prepare well, we can make the best of all the opportunities coming our way. Hard work meets results. So if we are persistent with all the efforts, if you're persistent, if we are determined, and we keep putting in all the hard work, we will definitely see better results. And when we look at the overall, it all comes down to action. Action determines almost everything that we do in life. So level up, live life is all about action. And when I talk about level up, live life, there's one simple liner that I must tell you in this podcast. The simple liner is, I need to learn a lesson today. I need to learn a lesson to grow. That should be level up, live life for you. So if you get a lesson today, and if you grow over the lesson today, nothing can stop you from being the best version of yourself. And of course, most importantly, you will avoid repeated failures. You will avoid repeated mistakes. And every time that you learn, every time that you grow, it takes care of you. And when we look at this in very simple terms, if I was to put this down in terms that what my mother would tell me, my mother would always tell me that when you look at good food takes compilation of a lot of essence. It takes compilation a lot of efforts. It takes compilation of a lot of experience. And of course, it takes compilation of a lot of patience. So if you want good results, it's like good food. We need to be patient. We need to keep learning and growing over time. And when we are leveling up and when we are living our dreams, we can dream bigger. And as we dream bigger, we see everything kinds of falls into place slowly and surely. I'm not saying that the journey becomes easy, but yes, the journey is worthwhile. The journey is something that you know you can cover over time. The journey is something that you know that you can acquire all your goals along the journey of life. So when you follow the concept, I need a lesson to grow, it is as simple as getting better over all your previous attempts. So level up, live life is about building your own happiness, building your own happiness over all the moments of time. And when we look at level up, live life, there are few things that are very simple, but these simple things are things that are very important for each one of us to build, to make sure that we overcome. And what are these few things that I would say? So when I was doing my research, I said opportunity meets preparation. So out here, when we look at preparation, it's very, very important for us to set clear objectives. And when I say clear objectives, it has to be based on reality. We need to understand what are our strengths, what are our weaknesses, what we need to work on, what we need to learn on. We need to understand that what is the medium that we need to adapt. And while putting in the efforts, we need to make sure what is our best bet on our efforts. So when I say preparation, I would say it's very, very important for us to keep learning, to keep thinking, to keep evaluating and putting that into action. And of course, don't be in a hurry. Good food takes time. Big dreams, big goals similarly also takes time. The next I would say is while engaging in action. Well, while engaging in action, we've been told this time and again. Simple, precise effort beats anything. Simple, precise efforts never fail to determine results. So when we are working on goal setting, we need to have a timeline, we need to be result oriented, and we need to understand that when we engage in action, it has to be as simple as understanding our goals. Next, what I evaluated is understanding reality. Well, that's something everyone overlooks, being human. But it's very important for us to understand reality. So when I say understand reality, I would say out here we need to measure our effectiveness. So when I say measure our effectiveness, what am I looking at? I'm looking at anything that is specific, anything that requires our dedication, it requires our focus. So understanding reality is facing things upfront, making sure that yes, we can overcome that specific thing. And we need to be open-minded, we need to be inspired, we need to be adaptable. And if you are a visionary, like each one of us are a visionary, we need to understand that ups and downs are just part of life. It's like journeying along life where we have potholes, we have turnings, and we have uphills, we have downhills, and similar. What we need to do is we need to keep moving. So remember, when I say level up, live life, it's about keep pushing oneself. Remember, we need to strive over our goals. We need to constantly keep improving. We need to keep enjoying the challenge. We need to keep building. Remember, if everything was as easy, everyone would have had everything. Everyone would have had anything. So level up, live life is about being very simple, precise and goal oriented in what we want to achieve in our goals in life. So for my listener who have made a request for this particular topic, level up, live life, well, I must tell you that I have done a little research on a few key takeaways that I feel that are important. So when I refer to level up, live life, and when I refer to the key takeaways, I say that each one of us have long-term goals. And when we have long-term goals, it has to sync with our vision. It has to sync with our action process. It has to sync with our thought process. So what we need to understand that time, situation or circumstance can't be a hurdle or can't be a spoke in your wheel of success. So when you're thinking long term and when you're being a visionary, you need to understand that each time you fall down, you should pick up yourself and get up stronger, understanding that yes, you've learned and you'll avoid it in the future and you'll keep going. We need to be strong to withstand things. Like I mentioned earlier, nothing is easy or nothing comes easy. So we need to be courageous. And when we're looking at our vision, we need to keep building over our vision time and again. Sometimes it's little achievements, sometimes it's small achievements. But an achievement is an achievement. So we need to grow over these achievements time and again. And we need to keep on traveling and moving ahead as we level up and live life. We need to be open and adaptable. Remember, when I say open and adaptable, we need to be open to learning. We need to be open to emerge over better efforts. We need to have better actions, stronger actions. And at the end of it, we need to understand that being open and being adaptable is challenges doesn't come by giving us a time or a schedule or an appointment. It can come anytime, anywhere. So if we are open and adaptable, we can take on any challenge. We need to have the grit to persist in these challenges. So determination is something that should always be our key influencer. It should be a key goal. We need to be determined to keep preparing ourselves. We need to be determined to keep pursuing hard, to keep building over our setbacks, keep making ourselves stronger over our efforts, over our thought process, over our actions. We have to keep learning. And most importantly, we need to be our own inspiration. So when I say be your own inspiration, is that we need to be mentally strong. We need to have a positive attitude, a positive approach. And when you have a positive attitude, a positive approach, you are upbeat, you are energized, and you are confident to take on any goal in life. So level up, live life is very, very important for each one of us in life. So listeners, as you know, I keep all my subjects, all my topics, all my experiences very simple. I keep them very precise and I just keep them as eye-openers so that when you relate to your own personal lives, you relate to your own personal goals, you relate to your contribution in life, and when you relate to the situations, the challenges, and when you relate to yourself as an individual, this is just an eye opener, just a little insights that can help you get a little bit experience, help you to prepare, help you to be stronger, and most importantly, help you to make sure that you achieve your goals in life. And that's what my podcast is all about. It's about sharing wellness. It's about helping each other grow faster in life. So if I were to leave you with a one-liner for today on level up, live life, I would say fail and overcome. That's level up. That's about living your life. So for all my listeners, thank you once again for listening to my podcast, coming to my website georgenathaniel.net, reading my blogs which are totally different, sharing them, and of course ensuring that we help each other grow faster in life in your own ways, or in our own ways. So I wish all of you greater success in life, greater success in everything that you're doing, And by the end of 2024, we let us celebrate greater moments, greater achievements. So thank you for listening to my podcast, George Nathaniel, which is available on all platforms. And look forward to seeing greater success all across, happiness all across. So keep sharing happiness and keep sharing wellness all across. Thank you so much. This is George Nathaniel.